In August this year, US President Donald Trump approved a multi-billion-dollar arms sale to Taiwan, the biggest since the start of his presidency almost 3 years ago. In April 2019, a $500 million F-16 training and parts package was approved. In July, there was yet another endorsement of a $2.2 billion sale of hardware, including 108 M1A2 Abrams tanks and 250 Stinger surface-to-air missiles. In August 2019, these were followed by an approval of an $8 billion sale of 66 F-16V fighter jets, the single largest from the US to Taiwan in many years.
It comes with training, it comes with maintenance support, it comes with all of the logistics support that make it not just a weapon, but a capability, right? The ability to use it.
我想，因为我们一直面对到中国的威胁，包括从这个2016年以来，我们不断受到在我们的航空领域，跟我们在台湾海峡，甚至是我们的东部的这个海域，都出现了这个中国的这些飞机。
So that creates an incentive for both the US and Taiwan to ensure that Taiwan has the means to defend itself. It's a deterrence signal to Beijing that the US stands behind Taiwan, stands behind their continued survival.
But what advanced capabilities can these weapon systems provide the Taiwan military?
Their radar capabilities are significantly enhanced. Their ability to engage targets much greater. They can see targets further away. Traditionally, most combat aircraft were fairly reliant on ground-based radar systems to help track and vector them into the attack. These are radar systems which in a sense don't really rely on those ground systems any longer.
You could regard this as containment or as a firewall against the PLA Navy, for example, expanding in the region and possibly destabilizing other countries.
But China possesses roughly 1,500 modern fighters, while Taiwan possesses around 400 fighters. Compared to China's might, the latest $8 billion F-16V fighter acquisition is no game-changer, analysts say. It may do little to alter the overall balance of power across the Taiwan Strait, as these are not a challenge to Beijing's land, sea, and air forces.
These are definitely not F-35s. The F-35 can function as though it's a quarterback, coordinating a number of different platforms and capabilities into a single coordinated attack scenario. The F-16s are nowhere close to that. The F-35s also have some degree of stealth capability, which helps to reduce their radar signatures and gives them a certain degree of survivability. These F-16s are nothing in that category.
For the US, arms sales and defense trade are key tools of foreign policy. The arms sale comes as relations between the United States and China are already being tested by a trade war and the decoupling of technology supply chains. Is the deal then an indirect message from Washington to China?
Well, Trump tried to sell some out-of-date F-16 with F-35 price to Taiwan. I view that as a propaganda to do two things. One is to help President Tsai to win the election. Another is try to use it as a leverage to deal with China in trade talks.
That it happened in the context of an ongoing US-China trade war is probably just unfortunate timing. If the United States were trying to use this arms sales as a way to stick it to the Chinese, so to speak, the indicator for that would have been much more visible. So swapping upgrades to F-16 fighter jets to F-35, the latest and the most highly prized technology that the US has developed.
I have had several interactions with people in Washington who are intimately involved in the processes of releasing weapons to Taiwan. I've yet to meet a single individual whose intention it is to anger Beijing with arms sales to Taiwan.
China, for its part, has been preparing the groundwork for future invasion of what it considers a rogue province. So, can China take over Taiwan by force?
Of course, mainland China can use force against Taiwan to eliminate those in support of Taiwan independence. But what would be the cost?
China were to take Taiwan by force, I think it would be destabilizing for the region. I think it would be harmful to China's own interests. I think it would cause capital flight. I think it would cause a lack of confidence in China and China's leadership that would lead to a really dramatic decoupling between China and the world.